Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Veazey. Welcome to Raw. That's real, authentic writing in music. I'm very excited to have as my guest tonight the local band Dolltits. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
First question I have, where did you get the name Dolltits from?
The name actually comes from Tina Fey's book, Bossy Pants.
Okay, I read that book.
She has a list of all the qualities that every single female entertainer needs to have. And the last thing on the list was the word Dolltits. And I thought, that is a fantastic band name. And I didn't even have a band at the time or anything. I was like, I want to start a band called Dolltits. And that's actually how we started, was because of me reading in the book the word Dolltits and saying, that needs to be a band.
And you texted me.
I texted you like right, actually it was the minute I read it, I was like, guys.
Because I was reading the same book.
Yeah, you were reading it at the same time. It's so funny.
That's right, yeah.
I read the book, didn't occur to me.
Yeah, I'm always looking for band names, so.
So I wondered, does she say actresses need doll tits, meaning they need to be perfectly shaped and not flexible, or do they, literally need to be artificial?
I think it's literally need to be artificial, although both could apply.
Both could apply. Yeah. Well, because I interviewed you a couple of years ago on this show as Tharina Bella.
Yes.
And I had a terrific time. I thought that was a great
yes.
show. So what made you want to have a band? What made you just said, you know what, I want to, well, I guess besides having that great name, Dolltits.
Well, that was really it. I was like, I have this great name, I got to start a band, I guess.
I love that story. That's such a great, like, in terms of being creative, just saying yes to the universe. Pretty
much.
Great story.
I had always wanted to start an all-girl acoustic band for a really, really long time. And a band where everyone kind of has equal partnership in singing and writing songs and a really collaborative effort. Everything I've ever done in the past has always been like a solo project. And it's been me being the sole writer and just writing out parts and then telling people what to do. And in this situation, it's a total collaboration between the three of us. We each come in and write songs. We each have ideas and give each other song titles to write for. So it's really fun and an exciting way for me to express myself musically.
So, and you've found yourself being able to adjust from being a solo, totally in control, boss of everything, to a true collaborator? Like it's worked out?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's working out great. I know I look to Tharina Bella for advisement sometimes because we actually met. I was her student years ago, and we became friends from being mentor and mentee.
Yeah,
so
mentee.
I'm honored to, that she'd even want to.
I gave her guitar lessons for quite a few years.
Yeah, a little voice lessons too.
And a little bit of voice too, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And then I met Maggie through Tharina Bella.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert there.
I'm so sorry. But I met Maggie through Tharina Bella, and I actually, we've only been a band for, 6 months now?
About 6 months, yeah.
Really?
And
wow.
I feel like I've known Maggie for 6 years now.
Yeah, it does feel like that. It's like we have like a really good sisterhood in our band.
It was like an instant connection between the three of us. Like right away, the first day that we all got together, like there was the day they met.
Right.
And we just started playing music
in my
together.
kitchen.
In our kitchen.
In my
and
kitchen.
it was like, I was like, this is magic. I've never had this experience
awesome.
before.
Yeah, it really was. It was truly an experience that was not like a common thing for sure.
It was really fun.
But this has been a great intro. It makes me want to see and hear your music. So why don't we get to the first song? Here is Dolltits performing live.
Sometimes I don't know what to do when the universe hands me a big fuck you. I can't seem to get it together. Unicorns and butterflies and all the magic in your eyes can't get me to feel any better. But I know something that may help. Grab a towel off the shelf. I woke up this morning and the sky was gray. It's a sit down times I don't know how to react when I'm under the whole world's attack. I feel so under the weather. Kittens and bunnies on parade can't make the traumatic thoughts fade, and the medicine won't make me better. When the whole world gets to me, I gotta sit down to feel clean. I woke up this morning and the sky was gray. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. I woke up this morning and I wasn't okay. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. Help, 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 help. Don't worry if you hear me calling. Help, 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 help. I'm sitting down, not falling. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la. I woke up this morning and the sky was gray. I woke up this morning and I wasn't okay. I woke up this morning and the sky was gray. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. I woke up this morning and I wasn't okay. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. It's a sit down, shower kind of day. It's a sit down, shower kind of day.
Hey everybody, we're back. I'm Mike Vesey. This is Raw, that's real authentic writing in music. We're sitting here with Dolltits, who we just saw perform their song, Sit Down Shower. Okay, ladies, what was the inspiration for that title?
So I wrote that song, and
Sitting down in a shower?
no, but it's about sitting down in a shower. It's about like dealing with long-term depression.
I was going to say that. Wow.
Throughout my life, yeah. So that song particularly it's kind of a little tongue-in-cheek. It's a little silly and funny and sounds very happy, but it really is about all the darkness that I've been through.
It certainly sounds like it's past tense. I mean, depression is a very serious thing and a very personal
Yes.
thing, and people can look happy all the time and
Right.
be miserable on the inside. I understand that. And even the song, it makes sense that it came from a dark place, because it's a very healthy sounding song as a songwriter.
Right, yes.
I'm glad to say, it sounds like a great way of dealing with depression, writing a song like that.
Yeah. I also feel like we need to come out of the darkness and talk more openly about depression. I am not ashamed that I have depression. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm on Prozac. These things are really helpful, being in therapy. There have been a lot of experiences in my life that have been tragic and awful and yucky, and I needed that to kind of get over them. So in addition to continuing my art, I also, sometimes people need a little pick-me-up. You need a little bit of help. You need a little antidepressants. You need some, and there's no shame in it at all.
I was just discussing this with a friend. I'll just leave it at that. But she was telling me about her medication, how she's feeling fine, and she had a goal of getting off it until she realized, why get off it?
Right.
People have vitamins, people have canes, and it's like, she's now, because her attitude is exactly the same as yours. She's feeling fine. She's just graduated law school last year. She's pursuing an acting career. I mean, she's fine. So yeah, why not get off it? But then again, she's fine. Why get off it?
Right. Right. If you're doing well, then yay, that's awesome.
Yeah, such a deja vu conversation. Will Wheaton has actually come out with his depression, and he's it's part of a movement. If you Google Will Wheaton depression or something,
okay.
It's one of those movements like It Gets Better for homosexual teens. It's one of those types of things where it's celebrities doing exactly what you're doing, getting rid of the shame and just talking about it. Hey, so I think it's a
there's such
thing.
a stigma of like not talking about it, even in like tattoo culture. There's a trend that's happening where people are getting tattooed semicolons on them
What is
to
that?
represent. It's to represent the same thing of like depression and anxiety and a lot of these like things that people are willing to kind of now present as this is a real issue. This is not something that we should just sweep under the rug and pretend is not real. I mean, it's more common than people want to admit. That's for sure. So.
It was so hard years ago before medications or it just wasn't accepted, or it was hard to come out and talk about these things, not just depression, but mental health issues in general. And sometimes I wonder, wow, years ago, what did people do when they had, I don't know, I guess maybe they did some songwriting, but...
No, if they had money, they got packed up and sent away to a...
Exactly, in this day and age.
If they
Or you
had
were known
money.
as the wacky aunt or the crazy uncle.
I'm on drugs and I'm still the crazy aunt.
That's funny.
No, but you know, even on a surface level, I think sit down shower, people can relate to that. Like even if you've never had depression or anxiety, you either know somebody that did, or you just
Or you're
have
feeling
had a
sad.
bad day.
Like a really bad day.
Right.
Actually, that's
I
what kind
can't
of...
believe this is happening to me
Exactly. And that's a little bit what brought us together also, because we were all kind of, if you don't mind me saying this, we were all kind of going through some tough times at the
Yeah.
time that we met.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
that brought us together. So it's therapeutic also. At least I
Okay.
think so.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys agree to be in the band
definitely,
and
totally.
hang out and do more
it's
than
the best thing that ever
practice.
happened in life. Seriously. I
Cool.
love them.
Well, two things. Number one, Crazy Ants. That's another good band name.
Yes, thank you. We got to make a list.
And number two, here's another song from Dolltits.
You drank too much that night, walked home alone, down a dark, lonely street, but you should have known. Your skirt was far too short, your blouse too low cut. You basically advertised, fuck me, I'm a slut. Oh, you should know. You shouldn't have worn that dress. You shouldn't put up a fight. You're lucky that he didn't lose his cool. You're lucky that you're still alive. You call it assault, but it's all your fault. He's got a bad temper, and he can be mean. He says you always provoke him and make him cause a scene. He tells you to shut your mouth. You're getting him pissed. Take a deep breath and brace yourself while he cocks back his fist. Oh, you should know. You shouldn't have worn that dress. You shouldn't put up a fight. You're lucky that he didn't lose his cool. You're lucky that you're still alive. You call it assault, but it's all your fault. shouldn't have worn that dress. You shouldn't have worn that dress. You shouldn't have worn that dress.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Veazey. This is Raw, and we're back here with Dolltits. We just saw their song, Victim Blame. That's a pretty heavy title. Can you?
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy song.
And it didn't sound as heavy performed, but when you listen to the words, you're like, oh, this is about some serious stuff.
Yeah, a lot of our songs are like that. Lyrically, they sneak up on you. But I think we all felt like that song needed to be written, that we need to stop blaming victims of any kind of crime, domestic violence, rape, abuse, anything. We have this terrible stigma in our society where we immediately say, oh, well, she was assaulted, what was she wearing? You know, and I wanted to write a song that just slapped everybody that says that in the face. How dare you ask what someone was wearing? Nobody ever asks what a rapist was wearing.
So true.
True. Wow.
So that song had to be written. I felt like it was one of those songs that we had the title for it, and then I just sat down one night, and then it just all poured out all at once. And it's really I wanted to make sure it was poignant and serious, and yet, you know, got the message across. This isn't cool.
But yet catchy enough to catch on, so it'll spread.
Hopefully.
Get the message out there.
Exactly. Yes.
So Maggie, tell me more about your tattoo. You're a professional tattoo artist.
Yeah, professional tattooer by trade.
How did you get trained to do that? I mean, your tattoos are very intricate. I mean, can we get a shot of Serena's tattoo on her arm?
That's my unicorn and my signo.
Maggie did that.
I know. We saw it
Maggie did this.
before we started taping. Where did you learn to do that?
I've been tattooing for about 15 years. I did like a kind of like wishy-washy apprenticeship. I went to art school. I'm an illustrator also, so kind of like as I was learning to get good at art, I was simultaneously learning to tattoo, and they kind of go hand in hand. So that's kind of like my day job.
Okay, and tattoo artists, that's all freehand. Like there's no patterns or anything.
Actually, yeah, there is like stencils and stuff that we can create. Yeah, there is.
Okay.
For sure. It's not like just totally like winging it or just draw. I mean, sometimes I do that, but not you know. That's not the normal traditional approach to tattooing.
So they don't make tattoo by numbers, kids?
Not yet.
One day.
So what's the next song about? Well, no, I'm sorry. What's the next song title? That's all I want to know.
The next song title is Order of Protection.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a similar topic to victim blame, and it's more focusing on the domestic violence component to issues that, you know, women face, and that's in contrast to victim blame, where that's like kind of like a somber song that starts off very like beautifully musically. This is kind of like a ukulele upbeat, kind of funny sounding, but it's really about an order of protection. You know, the lyrics are, I ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection, because you go into relationships expecting there to be love and all these things, and then sometimes that's not what happens at all.
Wow.
So.
All right, so why don't we play the song, Order of Protection?
Order of Protection.
Here is Order of Protection by Dolltits.
Ordered a small pie, but they gave me a large. Prayed for a speedboat, got a 5-foot barge. Hope for a lover, got a narcissist. Check that off my list, my wish list sucks. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered a coffee, but they took it back. Now I drink tea on a chair with no back. Ordered a big hug, but I got a black eye. All of these promises are lies, 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 lies. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Said to run away, run as fast as you can. Said to run away, come back. I ordered you away, you ran as fast as you can, and I can never order you back. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection. Ordered love, but what I got was an order of protection.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Veazey. We're back here with Dolltits on Raw, that's real, authentic writing in music. All right, ladies, we've seen 3 of your songs, and one thing I've noticed, you guys keep switching instruments. I mean, the ukulele and the auto harp. You two, I mean, you're on guitar.
Yes, I'm spoiled. I play one instrument.
That's it.
And
Yes.
vocals. I have it easy.
Okay.
Maggie and I also switch between guitar too. So we switch between 3 instruments usually at a show. Sometimes keyboards too.
Sometimes keyboards.
We
also.
both play everything, so.
Now, I've seen there's a lot of ukuleles going around the city. I've seen
I know,
I've seen-
yes.
No, that's it, and I love it. I love
Yeah.
ukulele music, but not seeing the auto harp too often.
No.
Is that yours or yours? I mean, who played it first?
I played it first, and I'd always wanted one because I've been playing music since I was a little kid. So it was one of those instruments on my bucket list of like, I want an auto harp. I want to play the auto harp, and I just got one for Christmas last year.
Wow.
So as soon as I got it, I actually showed her, and she was like, "This thing is awesome!"
Yeah,
And
no.
it was like that was before we were even in a band together, and so. Once we started this band, I was like, now I have a chance to play my auto harp. I mean, that's also one of the reasons why I started Dolltits. was
An
because-
excuse to play the auto
An
harp.
excuse to play my auto harp because, I mean, it was just like the sound of the 3 instruments together, I think, sounds so beautiful.
It really does. But I will say the auto harp looks like the most unergonomic instrument ever. It's like they designed it to be so difficult to
Some
play.
people play it kind of flat
Some people play it on a table.
on a table.
Okay.
And they play it flat like this. We like to stand up when we perform.
And there's no strap for that thing, I
No.
imagine.
So
No, there
Yeah.
isn't. No, it's like you're on your own, buddy.
Yeah.
Same thing with the uke. You're kind of on your own for both of them.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, we just hold them.
God, the more I think about it, the more spoiled I am. Straps,
Okay.
one instrument.
You know what? We're running a little bit tight on time, so why don't we get to another song? Here, once again, performing live in our studio, Dolltits.
Baby otters in the ocean, baby otters at the aquarium, baby otters on Facebook. You're a jerk if you don't look. Baby otters on TV, baby otters in my head. Baby otters are protected for your grandkids to see. Baby otters, you have coats that are so downy. Baby otters, you look like soggy brown bunny. Mother otters are so cute. They make sure their babies don't starve or get eaten by a shark. I love otters, can't you see? so downy. Baby otters, you look like soggy brown bunny. Baby otters, you have coats that are so downy. Baby otters, you look like soggy brown bunny. Baby otters, you have coats that are so downy. Baby otters, like soggy brown bunny.
Hi everybody, we're back on Raw with Dolltits. So ladies, tell me about that song.
Well, that song is called Baby Otters, and it's about baby otters, but really not just about otters. It's kind of symbolic of all of our love for all animals. That's another thing we have in common is we love animals.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's the first song about otters ever. Have you looked that up?
I don't know. That's a good, yeah.
Unless Winnie the Pooh did a musical and had a friend.
Yeah, it might be the first song about otters
I
ever.
know. Look at that.
Yeah.
We're very special. But yeah, it's just a fun song. Some of our songs have a lighter side to
Yeah,
life.
they're not all gloomy.
They're not all, a little less serious.
Well,
Although I take
Stalin-
otters very seriously.
Stalin too had an otter pool
Yes,
when I was
we
a kid,
do.
and
They do.
I used to love that thing.
They still have it.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
haven't been there in a number of years.
Oh yeah, I think it's river otters, but don't quote me on that. But yeah. baby
Where can our
otters.
audience find you guys? Your music, your schedule, your...
We're on YouTube. Our website is www.dolltits.com. And if you want to find us on Twitter or
Instagram.
we're at We Are Dolltits.
And Facebook, right?
And Facebook.
Dolltits is one word?
Dolltits is one word.
Okay. And so, short answer, you can just Google Dolltits, and I'm sure...
If you Google it, it'll come up.
If you Google it, some other stuff might come up too. But
Oh, wow.
Dolltits band or
Dolltits
Dolltits
music.
New York.
Dolltits music is good.
NYC
Okay.
music,
Yes.
and you'll be fine.
Got it.
Just don't scroll down too far.
Now, speaking of which, though, are you guys worried about the name maybe holding you back from getting to the...
I think
Widespread.
that's the fun of having this name.
Pussy
Is
Riot
that-
made it.
Pussy Riot made it?
Riot
Pussy
made
Riot.
it. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
There's hope.
bands who have made it with names like sort of like
we're
ours.
taking
I
back
think
the tit. We're taking back.
we need to embrace the word tits. I think it's about time that we're not
Right.
ashamed about tits or boobs or anything like that.
Exactly.
Breasts.
Plus, that's our name.
That's
and
our
we're
name,
not
Dolltits.
changing it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think there's anything I can add to this conversation that will put me in any kind of good light. So thank you, ladies, for coming out here and sharing your music.
Thank you
Sharing
so much.
the
Thank you
music.
for having us.
It was a lot of fun. And thank you for watching Raw. That's real, authentic writing in music. I'm Mike Veazey. Good night.